Good morning. We gotta go up above and feed the Highland cattle. They're hungry this morning. Well, that should keep the Highland cattle happy for a while. Got all of our rafters cut. I installed hurricane brackets and I put those on the outs of the inside edge of the first header. So now that we got those all installed, we can put the second header up on the lower and the upper, and that'll kind of hide some of the hurricane brackets, and then I can be able to screw them from above. So let's get the headers put in, and then we can get the rafters up. Move that ladder out a little bit. Oh, you okay? Now put it back. I just need you to hold pressure on that board so it doesn't fall off. Just like push it in. All right, it makes it kind of a pain because I already have the braces in, so you can't just go straight in. You got to go up at an angle and then down.
Well, this is the low side.
Yep, I know. All right, I'm gonna throw a strap up over this side to hold this up here while we're getting everything situated. This is one of the reasons I love using screws. We have a new freshly roasted batch of coffee that is live today, November 19th. When you're watching this video, if you're a member to the YouTube channel and you get early access to this video, the coffee is available as you're watching the video too early. We're gonna have our campfire decaf coffee. We're gonna have some Modern Homestead cold brew. That is gonna be fizzling out pretty soon until summer comes. So if you wanna get some cold brew, grab it while we have it on this roast. And then we have our In the Woods dark roast. Our normal Homestead Sunrise light roast is all out until they get the next harvest of beans in. So that's gonna be a little while. So we came up with a new roast, and this one is called Off-Grid Sunrise. And this new roast, Off-Grid Sunrise, is delicious. It's got a little hint of chocolate when you're done drinking it.
At least we think so.
We've tried a couple of different beans, roasting them in the different flavor notes, and we found this new Off-Grid Sunrise to be the best. And if you try it, I want to know if you can taste the chocolate too. Everybody that we've had tried it, they all can taste a little bit of chocolate at the end. So it's a really good cup of coffee, a good way to wake up. So if you guys want to get some, I'm going to have a link in the video description down below. The coffee usually sells out pretty quickly, so make sure you get down there as soon as you can. Click it, order it, and then have a nice, fresh, hot cup of coffee and let us know what you think.
And if you're like me and you like an afternoon cup of coffee, who doesn't like a little bit of chocolate after lunch?
We also have some sweatshirts, t-shirts, and other merch on the website also. That'll be linked down below. So if you want to get some coffee, get down there, click the link, let us know what you think of it. Now, let's get back to the show. Oh yeah, that'll do. All right, I like that a lot. The old ratchet strap for the win.
Well, that was a lot easier for me. I think for you too.
So the biggest reason we didn't put our braces here is I want to make sure they don't come out too far so we can't get the cattle chute in. We could always put the braces in later. So we're going to come to like roughly here. And that is just over 2 feet. I guess the big one would be how far down do they come also. So it would come probably to, they might be fine. They'll be in where the cattle chute's gonna be. So I wanna make sure that they're not down too low, that we're hitting it. So I definitely won't put a center one in. We'll just have one here and one here that are lagged in here and here. So that way if we ever need to take them out when we're moving the cattle chute, if they're in the way, it'd just be 2 screws per one. It's a little chilly, so let's get the heat fired up. It's only going to be getting colder from here on out the rest of the day and tomorrow. That little bit of sun feels nice. I like it. So that's going to be your overhang in the front, and then in the rear, that'll go over the fence. So all the snow and rain will fall off back here. We don't got to worry about any of it coming in. That's going to be nice. So this is the area we got to cut out down below, and then up above we got a spot right up there too. right, we're gonna take this down, mark, cut it out, and then I'll test it first. And as long as it's good, we can do them all. So I got my saw out here. I can do this one out here.
Will it work? First try.
It should. Oh, baby, I love it.
Is it fit?
It fits, yep.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Is it perfect?
Yep, we'll put them in that. So they'll be in this bracket, and then I'll also lag them.
I just felt a couple of raindrops, so hopefully that stays away. I think it was supposed to get all out of its system this morning and just be nice today until later tonight. Feel a couple little raindrops. The sky looks a little gray, so we'll see. Now what are you doing?
We're gonna take it down and use this to mark all the other ones now. Our mark and layout for our fly rafters.
We've got sunshine, the raindrops are gone. It's all good. I'll take that.
I like it. Oh yeah, sucks it in nicely. So that must be getting bowed out because that is getting too far away. I'm going to put a ratchet strap from these two headers. One of them must be bowed out because my bird mouth notch, I got like a 1/4 of an inch gap, or more than that on that one. Like a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch of a gap. And my notch down here is tight. Yeah, you can see it, that outer 2x10 bows out like this on the back side of the fence. Oh, yeet! Whack right in the face. That would not be fun. Okay. Nice. I'm liking that. The rain's coming. I want to get these rafters up. I don't want to stop. I like how I did the hurricane brackets. You really can't see them from down here. So instead of doing them on the outside of this header, they're on the inside of the other ones. I had seen a bunch of comments when we did the firewood shed, and I was saying, I don't like using hurricane brackets because you can see them. A bunch of you guys made comments saying, hey, do it this way. And that's awesome. You can't even see them really. So yeah, I am excited about that. So I gotta go in the workshop, which is perfect timing because it's still raining. And we gotta cut some extensions so we can make our eave overhangs or our ladders, whatever you want to call them, a soffits on the edge. So I'm going to try something different this time that another one of you guys recommended when we were building the firewood shed. So we're going to see if it works. Let's go inside and cut a bunch of 2x6s. We got all of our pieces up, so now we can attach the fly rafters. But I gotta go get ready to do the Homestead Shop Talk podcast with Jason from Solar Land and Ben from Holler Homestead. So I'm gonna go do that. You guys won't even know. I'll be right back. Good morning. It is a nice chilly 39 degrees out this morning and rain in here this morning. We need to get up and finish getting this roof prepped to get the roof on. And it's going to be a fun day to do that. I'm looking forward to having the tin on this roof. And I'm looking forward once we got it all done and we can put the cattle chute in there. Especially with this weather coming, my big goal is to get this all done before we get any snow. It'll be so nice to have the cattle chute out of the middle of the barnyard, put into its home. We don't got to worry about the weather affecting it. So I'm hopeful we can make some progress today and we don't get rained out. We got a little bit of rain, a little bit of snow. We got a little bit of sun. I'm hoping the sun breaks through and gets rid of the rain and snow. We need to get our fly rafters up. I have all of the wood that is needing to get them secured now. We just got to get them up. I'm thinking I'll bring the 754 over here with a pallet on it, and then I'll stand on this end with the pallet and we'll set up a ladder on that end. And then we'll get this done. Then we can start strapping.
None of it sounds fun.
It all sounds fun. All right, I go inside and warm my hands up for a minute. Got the pellet stove on, so we can do that. That feels nice.
Bit of blue sky here. Everything else is white or gray.
Oh, that'd be nice if it stayed blue sky, but...
Oh, the wind I don't like.
That wind does not help.
How am I gonna hold a board and wind? Can you feel that down there? Okay, let's do it.
You good?
Yeah. Just gotta figure out how to hold this. Okay. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. All right, I can't get the last screw in because we got a knot there, so it'll just split it.
Okay, time to pick up all your screws you dropped.
The next thing we gotta do is get on the roof and put some strapping up, and it is pretty windy right now. You can hear the fan flapping around because of the wind. So we're gonna put on some solar post lights. We had some sent up by Deb. Thank you, Deb. This will cap our fence posts, and they'll also light it up at night.
Well, since we decided that you weren't going on the roof, it's probably stopped being windy out.
Maybe.
Maybe the snow stopped. We got to warm up by the pellet stove.
We did. It's still windy. It's still snowing.
So excited for these.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, it looks so good. So the instructions do say to test the product before you go ahead and screw it to the post, but of course we don't usually follow instructions, so we are just going for it. We didn't have them charged up. They've been sitting in the box and there's no sun to charge it. I did bring it into a dark room to see, but of course they're not charged up, so they didn't work. So hopefully in a couple days we'll know that they are working.
Oh, I like that better. Then you can put the screws in from the top and they're not seen.
Oh yeah, that is better. Brr.
If I do that, I might be able to get that other one on.
And that way if you have to change them for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better. It'll light up a little runway for Santa so he can come and land his sleigh this winter.
Oh, presents?
I wonder what it'll bring me. Maybe something big.
I thought you were talking about what he's gonna bring me.
Oh, I wonder what it'll bring all of us.
Coal.
Coal, keep us warm.
What do you think, Fern?
The worst part is I'm gonna lose a cup holder for my coffee.
Oh, really?
I can't set them on my posts.
Well, right on the top.
Oh, this one doesn't want one. This is saying, nope, let's leave this for Al's coffee.
Really?
I gotta grind it. See if that'll work. That wind is getting worse.
I thought it was gonna get better, but I'm pretty sure the blue sky is gone.
Yep.
Completely.
Well, I cracked that one. I guess this one is gonna stay and be Al's cup holder till springtime. And then once it dries
Good
out,
thing we have extra light.
yeah, we'll be able to put one on come spring. This will be behind the cattle chute, so you're not going to see it once we have the cattle chute in here anyways.
Yeah.
So
Good excuse.
good excuse. There we go. Now we got to wait for them to charge up and test them out.
I'm loving doing one pot meals, and I'm going to do a cheesy rice broccoli casserole in this pan. It's going to do it all on the stove top. I am going to actually use 2 pots because I have frozen broccoli instead of fresh broccoli, so I'm going to get that steaming. But I'm just going to get it all put in this pot, get it all together, do a little sauteing first, get it together, put it on there, and it will be just super easy and not too many dishes. Oh, wait, gotta have some minced garlic. Now we get the rice in here, saute it a little bit. Smells amazing, it looks good to me, and it will make really good lunch leftovers too, which I think that's a double plus.
Moved the pigs to a new spot. The rain today was making everything soupy, so they have fresh green. Same with Yukon. I'm thinking this is going to be their last move before we move them to their winter housing area. We're not going to be moving them into the new barn addition right away. We'll be moving them in later. We have a new spot we're going to bring them for the winter. I'm just kind of waiting for the weather to change, if that makes sense. So we've been having weird weather here for sure. This is not our typical weather this time of the year. I'm not going to complain because we're not dealing with frozen water, and it is pretty nice. But we're going to be, before we know it, actually it's supposed to get down to 20 degrees tonight. So yeah, it's going to be chilly. Just fed the pigs, gave them some hay for bedding and for eating. This is where we're going to end this video. We didn't get as much done on the roofing system as I was hoping. That wind today was pretty bad. So hopefully tomorrow it's going to be better. It's supposed to be nice and sunny. We can get all the strapping done and maybe the tin all up and get the structure done, and we can get the cattle chute moved in. Then we can get back on finishing up the back of the barn addition. Then we can get the new egg layers back there, laying some delicious eggs for us and getting ready for winter. This is where we're going to end this video. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. We'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.